Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. This was taken up for April. All right, so because this slot was already taken earlier this month. Anyway, we have two rums. The first is Albertsons Silver Rum, and it's got a barrel with two medallions on either side containing a star and laurel leaves. I don't know. So rum barrel, and then there's those medallions. I guess they're meaningless, but Albertsons grocery chain was founded in 1939. Bottled by Line Distillers, Louisville, Kentucky. Product of the United States Virgin Islands. So you notice on here it doesn't say it's imported. Don't think this is made anymore. I bought it at Albertsons, $2.99 for this 375 milliliter bottle. That's $5.98 for a full-size bottle. So I'm going to buy another one because that's a good deal. Justin Hopkins says hi. Hello to you. Now, thanks for watching. The competitor also has a rum barrel, but it's on its side, resting on its side, and it has a palm tree, mountains on an island, clouds in the background, and a clipper ship. Not a clipper ship. No, an old galleon ship. Caribbean silver rum imported, crafted in the Caribbean islands with passion and excellence. What Caribbean islands? They don't tell you. So it's probably sourced from various islands, wherever their contract happens to be at the time. I.W.A. Distilling, Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. And both of those are part of Sazerac. Okay, so it's really all Sazerac, but you got I.W.A. Distilling here. County Line Distillers there. I'm drinking a Natural Father. Ah, the Natural Father, Natty Daddy. I came up with that name, what, in 2011? The Natural Father, whenever it hit the market. I'm looking at tags, but look, tags are not going to be necessary in this. This is not going to be really a challenge. It's more just of an examination of the two. And last night we were doing Thunder and Thursday, and I was so irritated because I want to focus on the rums and have a little fun, you know, not be too serious, but one of the members wants to start making these jokes about pornographic things, and then a lot of the viewers started getting into it, like, oh yeah, and I was like, I really don't like this kind of topic, and this channel's not about that. And it just kept going on, and I was so irritated. I deleted the video this morning. I said, I don't even want that on my channel. You know, honestly, I don't want it on my channel. Other people can do what they want on their channels. It makes no difference to me. So I decided today, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I've told this person before, don't make those kind of comments, please. But he obviously doesn't care, and he's going to keep doing it. All right, I got him trapped now because I'm going to tell him, anybody who makes a comment like that in the future, if you make the comment, I'm going to immediately stop the broadcast. Well, first I'm going to ban you from the Hangouts forever. And then I'm going to stop the broadcast, and I'll come back on solo. Because I don't want to waste. I did this taste challenge last night, and it's a waste because I deleted the video. And I don't want to waste and double up, okay? So that's got me aggravated. Now, if they want to try me out, I invite them to go ahead and test it out and see if that doesn't happen. I don't need Thunder and Thursday in my life. I don't need Fandango Friday or any of that. It's fun, I guess, but I could surely live without it. I'd be glad to go solo, and in some cases would even prefer to go solo. All right, maybe in most cases. So I'm going to do like Queen, and it's going to be Hammer to Fall. You know what I mean? That Queen song, Hammer to Fall, that's what it's going to be. And then a lot of the viewers were irritated. Craig Swenson was irritated. Like, what is all of this talk, you know? And then Commerce Ozzy was irritated. Like, he wanted to talk about KBS. He had gotten some KBS, and he was excited about it. And then they want to do all this tomfoolery. And I could understand why he was aggravated. I thought he was aggravated at me at first. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm not the one to start all this idiocy, you know? So, but then he realized, you know, he knows it wasn't me. So that's it. Problem solved. We'll see how smart or unwise people are in the future. And I'm going to tell them beforehand. And if they get upset about it, I'm going to say, hey, you don't have to join. You can always ride into the sunset. It's no big loss anyway. Now, you know this channel, we always welcome everybody on here, but you got to have some kind of standards. All right. Okay. This is the Albertsons, which, like I said, I don't think is produced anymore. I think it's been replaced by King Square, which could be sold across any of the Albertsons store chains. You're not going to sell Albertsons at United Grocery, okay? So it's going to make sense. This is obviously the Caliber. And somebody told me last night, he left a comment saying he was drinking Caliber Silver. And I said, what do you think about that strong rock candy, cotton candy aroma and flavor? I haven't checked I was at work all day. I don't check this kind of stuff when I'm at work. So I'll have to see if he responded. You would never confuse Caliber with anything else, I don't think. Because what I just told you, rock candy, cotton candy, extreme sugariness. Isn't that unusual? Now it's making me want to buy some more of these cheap ones, like the Winn-Dixie brand and the Grand Legacy from CVS Pharmacy, just because I'm curious, like, are these going to be strange too? I mean, yeah, I would get more viewership if I was doing the more credible rums, famous brands like Cruzan, things like that. I get that. It's like whiskey. I could have gotten way more views doing Crown Royal over the last 4 years than doing T.W. Samuels and Albertsons. But it's not about that. I'm not chasing views. I never did, really. I don't chase views. If people watch, I'm glad. And if they don't watch, I'm not upset. But I appreciate it. I don't ask. You ever hear me ask people to watch? No. You ever hear me ask anybody to like, comment, and subscribe? No. I only ask them to comment. We appreciate the comments. Of course, you want people to comment. People. It's social media. Get it? Social. So we like to interact, talk about the products. But I'm not one of these people selling T-shirts, have a Patreon account. Like, no. Nope. Sorry. It just tastes like regular old rum, like not bad. And I don't mean this in a bad way or a disparaging way. Albertsons just tastes like a regular standard white rum. Until 2 years ago, I never tried rum. People kept asking me, what about rum? What about rum? And I told them, I said, honestly, I've never had rum in my life. And they just thought, he's lying, why do you have to lie? I said, honestly, I've never had rum. I don't even know what it tastes like. I can imagine what it tastes like because it's made out of molasses. It's a sugar-based product. So in my mind, I thought it must taste like this. And when I first tried rum, which was Myers's, I went with the darkest, heaviest one, Myers's rum. And it tastes exactly the way I imagined it would taste. So all of these taste like I thought they would taste. They have maybe more wood than I expected. A lot woodier. So this one has oak. Just think of an oak barrel. How whiskey has that oaky flavor? This has that. Oak. A peppery spice. I don't know where that's coming from. But I noticed that in a lot of these rums. Light sugared flavor. Distilled product. Whiskey is strong tasting, 80 proof, 40% alcohol. This one has that. It's 40% alcohol. Every sip is 40% pure alcohol. You're gonna pick that up. You're gonna pick up that burn. But overall, the predominant character of this is very smooth. It's mellow and mild. And how can you disparage that? How can you take issue with that? I don't think you can. $5.98 a bottle. It's smooth, mellow, mild, easygoing. Has no off-putting aromas or flavors. Sound like a winner to me. And it is a winner. That's a great achievement. You did a great job, Albertsons. Well, of course, Albertsons didn't do it. You did a great job, Line Distillers and whoever you contracted with in the Caribbean, in the U.S. Virgin Islands to make this. I like this navy blue. You know, that's not navy blue though. What is that color? It's like silver, white, and this blue. It's a dark blue, but I don't know what color that is. It's a nice, attractive label. It's, you know, it's simple, but it's nice looking. Caliber, that's just like a blue, you know, just like if you looked up the color blue, this would be it. And silver and black and white. Most, you ever notice most white rums be silver, black, and white? Most, not all. Imported. Yeah. So this is from some foreign country. Don't know what it is. See this huge bottle? I'm holding the handle of it. It's got that textured, serrated area to give you some grip. See this huge bottle? I bought this at Walmart for $9.96. $9.96. And I checked the other day, that's still the price. Incredible. Well, that's about as cheap as you'll ever find whiskey or rum. They do have whiskey too there. Caliber Canadian whiskey, $9.96. And that's a good whiskey. I mean, it tastes good. So it's right up there with some of the lower price ones like Canadian Limited, Rich and Rare. Even perhaps, probably not, but perhaps Canadian Club, but probably that's probably going too far. So what a winner. Can you buy good, cheap products at Walmart? You better believe it. 9.96 divided by 1,750 times 750. Yeah, $4.27 a bottle. $4.27 a bottle. Is there a cheaper price for rum in America? $4.27 a bottle. No way. Well, maybe, because I did buy a bottle of blended Scotch whiskey in Marrero, Louisiana last month for $3.98. Full-size bottle, not a mini bottle. $3.98 for 100 pipers. Chivas Brothers makes that. Crazy, right? It's the truth. Take care, Ronald. You too, Brian A's. And this thing here. Oh, man. I said last night that it tasted like strawberry shortcake. And one of the participants made some kind of pornographic joke about that. And I thought, wow, you're really trying to get yourself kicked off this. But it's going to happen, believe me. It's either behave or you're gone. And this will happen next week. So look for the showdown next week. But it may not be a showdown. People might come on here, learn their lesson, and move along happy as can be. I doubt it, but they could. It's a strange product. It does have some charcoal flavor. It has wood from a barrel age. If these are aged a year, I'd be shocked. About a year. Now, in some countries like Puerto Rico, it has to be 1 year. That's the minimum. Other places aren't so strict. So, but okay, so well, maybe it's young. I don't care because it tastes good. It's strange. Do they have flavorings added? I don't see how you could achieve a flavor like this without adding flavorings. Because why would this taste like strawberry shortcake with the whipped cream and the literal strawberries and the acidity from the strawberries and the candy, rock candy, and the cotton candy and the light molasses? A bizarre product, if there's ever been a bizarre product. But not bad. Enjoyable. Flavorsome. Smooth, mellow, mild. Fine. Now, if you're a regular rum drinker, this could just be appalling to you. You might say, I'm not making mixed drinks with that crazy quilt product. I can understand that. But if you're adventurous and you like strange flavors, and especially if you have a sweet tooth, there you go. You don't need to make a mixed drink with it. It's already mixed. You know what I'm saying? It's like pre-mixed. It tastes like all these. You might want to add ice. I can understand that. But I will never I mean, yeah, I might come upon a rum in the future that is wilder than this. So I can't say never. I doubt it. So, but I would never confuse caliber with any of the other rums I have. As soon as you smell it, boom, you got it. It's there. It's done. So here we go. Which one's better? Like I said, I tried to say last night. I couldn't really get a word in, which to me was rude. I don't interrupt people unless I have to, like if they got noise or something going on, like I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. No one can hear. You got this motor running in the background. But generally, I let people talk. But last night, people weren't letting me talk. That really got on my skin. But the worst part was all the what they were talking about. So I just said, it's over. I'm canceling it. I'm deleting it. I don't care. And it was making me say stuff. Then I was getting aggressive and saying outrageous things, which are all true, but still they're outrageous. But I can't say one is better than the other here, because then you start getting into personal preference and style, and then you'll claim style makes it better. It doesn't. I like how in the beer review world, people will say, well, it's no good because it's a lager. That doesn't make any sense. It's no good because it's a lager. And then their rationale is, I don't like lagers. My attitude is, I don't really care what you like. How about you score it according to proper scoring methods? You score a lager according to what it is, not according to what you want it to be. It would be like saying, well, this chili is a D-. Why do you say that? Well, I don't like chili. Well, why are you scoring it? I mean, you can't objectively look at it and tell the quality of it? Or are you that bound to your opinions that you can't detach yourself from your opinions? In other words, when you're doing a beer review or a wine review or a rum review, you have to be able to have perspective. You have to look at things in a context, and that's what we're talking about, within a context. Like you take what you're looking at and you separate it from your own personal biases and preferences. And then you ask yourself, is this a quality product? The answer will be yes, perhaps, possibly, no, not really, and oh, no way. And then you grade it according to that. You say, well, I don't really like me. You see me do beer reviews. I don't like wheat beers. If I never had another wheat beer, I would not miss it. I don't hate them, but I don't really like them. But I don't grade it according to that. I grade it according, is it a quality wheat beer? If it's outstanding, I give it an A+. If it's most excellent, I give it an A. If it's getting into the excellent range, like it really is excellent, I give it an A-. Then very good B, very good B+, a good beer is a B, marginally good is a B-, and then so on. High average, average, low average, then terrible, really terrible, completely terrible, and then F would be undrinkable. It's so bad you can't drink it. Have a run across beers like that? Yes, not often. I've had it happen. It's much easier to find an A beer than it is to find an F, but they're out there. It's much easier to find an A or a B liquor than an F. Well, I've never found an F. I found some close, but I've never found an F. The Ron Rio is, I don't even start getting into that. But okay, so this is gone. The Albertsons is gone. Thumbs up. It's a winner. It's a good, I guess for a score, be like an A-, something like that. Maybe an A, maybe 93. It's that good. You say, nah, you're crazy. Not a store brand. Actually, they have some very good store brand products these days. Maybe in 1978 they did not. This is 2020. I've been drinking the Walmart Great Value medium roast coffee. It tastes good. I drink it every morning. It has a good flavor. It's mild, mellow, balanced. Now, is it extraordinary? It has intense flavor. Is it bold? No. Nope. But it's quality, and I bet you it's made by Folgers. I get the feeling that Folgers makes it for Walmart. I could never prove that unless I could somehow track down the establishment code, which they have. I just haven't taken the time to do it. But I bet you it's going to be Folgers coffee mill in New Orleans, huh? Okay. Strange product. Good though. It's also these are excellent products. I'm sorry, they're excellent. All right, they're cheap, but they're excellent. So Native Missouri. Oh yeah, you watched that fiasco last night. Found some Black Cove spice rum. Cheaper than Captain Morgan, but just as good. There you go. I never heard of Black Cove, but doesn't mean I won't run across it tomorrow. I've been wanting to get that Black Seal. I was going to say something about a monkey, but it's called Black Seal rum, and it has a black seal on it, and it's from the British colony of Bermuda. Couldn't think of the name. Bermuda. It's in the Atlantic Ocean. They don't say colony anymore. These days they say, oh, it's an overseas territory. Well, what changed? The name. Colony sounded too much like empire, an empire. We control them. So now they say overseas territory. Anyway, they're self-governing. They have their own, what they call it, an assembly. We would call it like a city council. And they make their own laws, you know. They have a British governor of the Bermuda Islands, but he doesn't really do anything except just watch. He just sits at a meeting and watches. And he could veto a law if he thought it was outrageously violating people's rights, but they never do that. Well, because in private, he might tell the leader of the government, the premier, I don't think you want to pass that, you know, that's, and then they might just say, well, we're going to table this for now, you know, that kind of thing. But so does a colony, does an overseas territory like the Bermuda Islands have less freedom than Louisiana, a state? Probably not any difference in a practical sense. You know what I mean? Then you got Jamaica. Well, they are no longer a colony or overseas territory. They're a realm, a self-governing realm. They have their own prime minister now and their own governor general. Once it achieves that status, it's called a governor general. Has it really changed a whole lot? No, it's just on paper. It's all changes on paper. It looks nice because in reality, it's like nothing changed, you know. But anyway, not in any real sense. But enough of that. Rum. Does the store brand versus major brand matter? It does sometimes, and sometimes in this case it doesn't matter. Like you got the Black Cove and it tastes really good. I got the Albertsons, it tastes really good. I got the Caliber, it tastes really, really good. So there you go. Now, not next week. Well, maybe next Thursday, if we do Thunder and Thursday, I'll do another rum taste challenge. I'll do I'll do Albertsons versus I don't know, maybe Ron Pontalba might be a good choice. I think it's going to beat Ron Pontalba though. I don't think Ron Pontalba is too good. It's not a store brand either. It's an actual brand. You know, it exists on its own. It can be sold anywhere. It's not too good though. Albertson's going to whip it. All right, thanks for watching this video production. And everybody have a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow morning, God willing. Tomorrow morning at 5:30, maybe 5:40 Central Time. Hopefully not later than that with a Canadian whiskey taste challenge. Yes. James Fox versus one of those Rich and Rare. James Fox versus Rich and Rare. That'll be a very exciting taste challenge, I do believe. Thank you.